Howdy.
Hi, I'm Tara Green, and I'm here with Finn Poe, and we are going to be making dinner on the Whirly Girl stove.
Bio-char, here we come. We're going to make a little bio-char and supper
At the same time.
at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so zoom right into my little hearth.
I'll just show you this. So this is the hearth.
Little pieces of it. I use these pellets these days because I've gotten a little lazy with the chips, but you can burn anything in here that'll burn. Anything at all.
Yeah, when I made dinner on my Whirly Girl the other night, I just picked up branches off of the side of the street. And just broke them up, and it worked.
So come on over here, and I have this can of pine pitch, little pieces of pine pitch that I kind of harvested from a tree a long time ago. This can has lasted me 2 or 3 years. That's what it looks like. Put that in there. And I right away head for a little match. Get that started. You just lean that match in there. Oops. I like leaning it that way because then it burns into that direction. Maybe lay a couple in there like that. That go out. Cut that. It hardly ever goes out. There we go. And while I'm waiting for that to show itself, I have a few little sticks of cedar, and you can pre-cut these, of course. Let's build a little cross thing. Did we say the name of Whirly Girl?
I think we did, but yeah, this is the Whirly Girl.
Where do you find out?
And for those who haven't learned about the Whirly Girl, why do they call it the Whirly Girl?
Aha! Well, you can see that it's just simply cans from dumpsters and wherever you can get them. Any restaurant has dozens of these cans for you. I guess I could have showed what it's made out of first, but yeah, I probably should have done that. But here we go. Here's what it looks like.
Yeah, we have another video that we made about the Whirly Girl, so I'll put that out.
All right. And we can come back and do that too.
Yes.
And here is the chimney.
Yes.
Yes, and it's just what it is. See, we put that wire on we were talking about.
Oh, the wire, nice.
Yeah, I think that's worth doing.
Yeah. And it's called the Whirly Girl because those slits cut in the side of the can create a whirl effect.
They sure do.
And that is basically the equivalent of having a really long chimney, right? It helps, it gets a cleaner burn.
At least doubles the chimney.
Yeah.
When it's really going. Maybe even more. You can get quite a spiral. It's a little early to get a good effect.
It's a little early for the spiral.
But you can see it.
Yeah, it's starting to spiral.
Yeah, you can't help but do it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's how easy it is to start if you got the rig in here. Again, you can burn anything you want. Alright. And since there's a lot of soot sometimes, I have this little pan that I put on top like that. And that amount of pellet probably will be 40 minutes of fire.
Nice.
The pellets are spectacular at that. And so I have timers here because I I don't know if I know what 40 minutes is, so I'll set a timer and put it in my pocket when I'm making charcoal, and then come back when it goes off and deal with it then. But right now we are going to fry some acorn miso.
Yeah. Acorn miso that you gathered the acorns from right here in the wild of Oregon.
Indeed. Yep.
Amazing. Nothing better.
The outdoor delicatessen. Put a little, see it's warm, heat, it's already hot already. So it's getting ready to go. And there's a little smoke, but not very much. Perfect amount, so to speak. Oh yeah, come in here and look in here. I made this today. It's really miso, but since it's just a day old, we're going to fry some up, and I'm sure it's going to work out. It's just acorn and koji and usual miso ingredients. Salt, probably too salty for this, but yeah, and I'm not ready with my ear here. So I've gotten it ready. See, that's right. There you go. Yeah, I've used this hearth every day I've been here for 3 years. And I have all the charcoal. It's mostly a biochar stove. That's the main thing. Just to keep mentioning is that when it's over, I'll have enough biochar to run my sanitation system and health products and all kinds of things happening with charcoal these days.
Yeah, the biochar is like gold, and we just get this extra benefit of being able to cook on the flame while we're making it.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to keep framing it that way. Even I remember when I first started this. I'm making some. We just want to make the charcoal and kind of keep up with our footprint issues, right? And while we have the thing going, we can heat water, we can cook, we can do a lot of things. So it's a real stacked function. It's super good that way. I guess it's got to have a balance a little bit too. I wonder why it's smoking so much. I bet it's the new can. I made a new chimney.
Yeah.
That is what it is. Because usually I don't have that much smoke.
Yeah, it takes a while at first to burn like a certain layer off or on to the can, and then once the stove has been used a bit, it doesn't really smoke or smell or anything.
Lacquer.
Lacquer.
It's a lacquer that they use.
So we're adding some chopped up cabbage to our acorn patty.
Maybe some more, huh? There's a lot of acorn there.
How many years have you been eating plant-based?
Well, I was 17 when I announced to my family that I was vegetarian.
Wow.
And for the most part, I haven't looked back. I got in the military, and they kind of like threw it in a couple of places where you had to, cough it up. But for the most part, I'm pretty die-hard.
That's awesome. And so now we're adding some dandelion greens that we just picked out of the backyard. Ooh, look at those. Beautiful.
Yeah. I have I mean, as long as I guess you got you here, I'll just say I've had about a pound of dandelions, 30 of the last 35 days.
30 days out of the last 35 days,
I
you've
missed-
eaten a pound of dandelion a day.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I know. Acorns and dandelion is my future.
So you're eating basically a plant-based diet that's wild.
Yeah.
Wild plant-based,
Yeah.
and you're thriving on
Yeah.
it.
Well, you bet.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some other things.
Yes,
But
yes.
yes, I call it
exciting
the
things.
1 mile diet.
1 mile, oh. 1 mile diet.
1 mile diet.
Yeah. It's wild and free, and you are what you eat. So if you eat wild and free, so you will be.
You got it. You're good at this. It ain't that hard. But you do have to kind of bring some health to it. It's a little energy intensive. You know, you have to be on the ground and take it opportunistic and have a little knife with you a lot so that you can get something that you might not usually see or notice, or stay in the seasons. Stay in the seasons. Doesn't that look good?
That looks so yummy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll do this now. That lid out. So that's not enough dandelions, but this is what I have tonight. Okay, now let's make some detox dirt balls. This is my little latest, and I'm really in love with it. So let's just see how far down the rabbit hole we can go.
Yes.
It is 50% charcoal, finely ground, from Anthony's. So the way I'm going to do that is it's charcoal. Look at that. I just want to do 50-50, so I gotta get somewhere near a measurement here. With clay, bent